Hey guys, what's up, this Mustang Spook Guy, everyone back to Beamng.Drive, another Rallycross time series. We have a, unfortunately, left-hand turn only Audi A4. I saw this mod on the forums. I thought it should have a go. It has a decent potential, four-wheel drive, decent power, not too much weight that's unusable. Or, I shouldn't say unusable, but slow. The downside is, as you might guess, the suspension is rather lacking. And this is not an RS version, so it's not super fast, but it dealt with the bumps and the jumps surprisingly well. Has a little bit of oversteer, but I think that's just the diff having problems. The diff probably isn't the best in this vehicle. Dab on the brakes just to make sure that we don't go soaring off into the countryside with the Audi. However, almost had a problem. But we did not roll it, which is always a good thing. Always a good thing when you do not roll your car. Almost missed a checkpoint. That was some unfortunate cheating. Didn't mean to do that, but the car just got a little bit of oversteer from the terrible diff. And it just kind of spun. Almost spun, I should say. So, yeah, the diff is just absolutely atrocious. But we did manage to get it across the line in basically one piece. I think the suspension's rather destroyed, and the hood is going through the bumper. But other than that, pretty good car. Sure, it's lacking speed, and the front wheel is at a very strange angle, but it made it down the course on its first try and was pretty darn controllable. I really like this car. We go from a four-door estate car to a Baja trophy truck style thingy. Not quite a trophy truck, but a Baja vehicle. This thing is rather crazy. I absolutely love it. So we, as you might expect, have no problems with any of the jumps on this course, because we're a giant trophy truck. One thing I did not account for, because I did some testing with this thing, it's very good on the bumps, until you land awkwardly, and then the wheel goes to space. I don't think it's landed yet. Yeah, that's one thing I did not account for, because it has very wobbly and good suspension, but not very good wheel control. I think they might have forgot to put some screws in or something. Yeah, the suspension and the general strength of the vehicle was a little bit lacking, because you would think that this, I say lacking, you see how much it wobbles. That time he didn't lose a wheel, which is always a good thing. Losing wheels tends to ruin your lap time. Don't hit the, I was gonna say don't hit the rolling rock, but we didn't have to worry because, grip roll took effect. So, yeah, it's just not, it just is too rolling. We did cross the line and smashed into the finish line as we crossed the line. Took off quite a few body panels. I honestly did not expect this thing to have body panels, because the last time I saw it, it had no body panels. But, in true Baja fashion, the thing can continue on driving. And our final vehicle should be right at home. We have the 242, the Volvo 242 rally car. This is the gravel spec of it, so I'm hoping it'll be a bit better on the dirt. I could have gone for a tarmac version, but I decided I wanted to go with the off-roady bit, because it has some pretty lengthy off-road bits. Now, this is rear-wheel drive, so I've driven this quite a few times because I love the 242. I believe it's coming to Forza. That was one of the leaked cars. They had an accidental leak where they leaked basically all of the DLC cars for Forza Horizon 3, so I think the 242 was on that list, but I'm not going to guarantee it. But onto this car on Beam, pretty good. I like the 242. I love the paint job. The livery is stellar, and the car model itself is really very good for a mod. I've seen some mods which have little to no J-Beam, which means J-Beam is the damage model, I believe. I think I'm not a programming expert or modder or any way, shape, or form. but I think that's what it is. But pretty easy car driving. That's what I did on my first try, and I was not looking where I was going, and smacked it into the thing. Not my greatest driving skills ever. But you can see it. I decided to have a look to see if that vehicle could still work, and so I got the mouse over here. Yeah, the engine did begin to get starve oil control. Yeah, I couldn't actually roll it over because I was in a time, which is a little unfortunate, but that's just what happens sometimes. And now, on to the times. Our fastest vehicle, without a doubt, is the Baja truck with a 59.75. Decent suspension, as per usual. Little bit on the oversteery side, I believe. Then, next up, in 5th place, is the Volvo 242 with a 102.3. Not too bad rear-wheel drive, so it will have some oversteer, but that's just to be expected from a Volvo 242 rally car. And right below it in 6th place is the Audi A4. Four-wheel drive does help, but with a 105.9, it's not particularly fast. Not too many crashes, pretty easy cars to drive. Didn't take too long to get a clean run, so pretty nice vehicles. But anyway, that's it for this episode of Beamng.Drive. I'll be back with more.